This is Ashley Hames, a complete waster. He's 35, he's never had a job, he's spent his life a child. Now though, things have got to change. He's being sent to work in jobs so brutal it'll push him to breaking point. 'Cause for Ashley Hames, it's time to grow up.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
You're just a twat of the telly! Twat of the telly! You're just a twat!
Football management is without doubt one of the most demanding jobs on the planet.
If we ain't gonna do it, we got...
A string of managers from Graham Souness to Gerard Houllier have all suffered heart problems as a result of their career choice. And tragically, in 1985, it killed Scottish manager Jock Stein on the pitch side during a World Cup qualifier. The stress levels are just as high in the lower leagues. It's nearing the end of the season and Slough Town in the Ryman's League Premier Division are hovering just above the relegation drop. Incredibly, as part of my quest towards manhood, they've agreed to let me manage them for 1 week. The trouble is, the wrong result on Saturday will plunge them into a battle for survival. And to put it simply, the buck will be stopping with me.
Bernard, I'm an introducer. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You okay?
Yeah.
First up, I've got to get on the right side of Chairman Bernard Devine.
See you and welcome to Slough Town.
Thank you very much.
Initially, I was nervous. I had quite a few reservations. At this stage of the season, every game is vital and points are vital.
3, 2, 1, go.
And then it's time to face the press and the fans. Not exactly the most encouraging of welcomes.
Thank you all for your attendance this afternoon. As you know, our results in recent weeks haven't been too encouraging.
First of all, I'd like to thank Eddie, the outgoing manager.
When I was sat in the press conference, I had reservations because I thought, Ashley, you know, he thinks he's going to come in and take over and it's going to be difficult for him.
What do you have to say to the fans who think you are a joke and it will be an embarrassment to Slough Town?
I know that, you know, you've probably followed this football club all your life and I'm fresh in, but I would also like you to think that perhaps I'm fresh blood with a fresh approach and I can look and possibly make some changes and get you the result that you need on Saturday.
With everyone clearly nervous about my upcoming stewardship, I'm going to have to do what every other football manager would do in this situation, resort to cliché.
It's a big game, 110%, a few missed chances up front, an arm around the shoulder. It's a 6-pointer and kick him up the backside.
All that remains is for Eddie to hand over his managerial jacket.
Thanks very much, Eddie. Thank you very much.
It's Ashley's reputation as much as it is mine, but I did just sit there and think, what have I done? Why am I letting these people do this to me?
It's Tuesday night, which means first team training. Time to stamp my authority on the lads.
Ash!
Been called out.
There he is.
Okay. So better meet the players.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Okay, should we call them in? I mean, I'll call them in, I'm the manager. All right, lads, do you want to come and gather round? Just ignoring me at this point, no one's done anything. Just going to meet Westy, the assistant manager. Assistant to the manager. Westy. Hello, mate.
Hiya.
I'm Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just wanted, I'm going to call the lads round and have a quick chat to them.
Okay, lads, in you come.
First of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Ashley. I'm going to be your new manager for the week. And I think let's get this over and done with now, right here. And just, I want to ask you if any of you have any misgivings about it. If you do, they're probably not going to be playing on Saturday. So it's as simple as that. I've been told that, there's been some missed opportunities up front, that chances have gone begging, so I'll be looking closely at the forward players. And
Cameron's there as well.
were you all listening here? And secondly, defence has been chipping a lot of goals, so let's keep it tight at the back. All right,
A quick game of six-a-side gives me the chance to assess the players.
Come on, boys. Let's play good football. Keep it simple, play it to feet.
He's encouraging them when they don't need the encouragement.
Very nice.
And yeah, he made himself look the fool a couple of times, I thought.
Let's have some instructions from the new man. Is he supposed to be doing something out there? Is he getting paid for doing this?
I'm getting some shit off my support over there. The support's having a word. I'm not going to react to it. It's not.
You make them 10 times worse.
No, there's nothing to say. I've said my piece to them.
Yep.
They can lump it or leave it. Well done, lads.
Fish out of water at the moment, I think. Nice shiny pair of boots, never played football in his life.
It's absolutely essential that if I'm to gain the respect of the team, I must first of all win the respect of my backroom staff.
In terms of what I saw tonight, there was a couple of outstanding players. I particularly like G.
Yeah, one of them, he's a talented boy. Very young, very raw. He's got a big future.
You know, you spotted that straight away, gaffer, you know. That's what a good gaffer's all about.
Right. Don't take the piss.
I don't think they're entirely enthralled with me just yet. The acid test, though, will be tomorrow's reserve team match away to Harrow Borough. It's my second day in charge of Slough Town and my first competitive match. We've arrived to take on the Harrow reserves, and in the pre-match warm-up, I think it's helpful for the lads to see what they can aspire to. Oh!
Sorry, mate.
With kick-off looming, it's my last chance to get my head around the tactics before I rally the troops.
OK, I'm ready. Am I delivering the team talk?
Well, you're the gaffer, who else is going to do it?
OK. Give me an idea of what you say. Like, I'll be the team, you be the manager.
OK. Well, what I tend to do is I'll analyse the last game. We didn't do this, we did this. You know what they're going to be like. They're big, physical side. We've got to match that. If we match it, our ability will do well. Now you give me your team talk, gaffer. Try and keep me interested.
Don't knock them out! Go out there and knock them dead!
Thanks for that. That ain't going to work.
Yeah, but what will?
Now listen, even from just being out there and watching you train, you're looking good and you're looking sharp. So all I would say, instinctively, just keep it to ground, play it to feet, and let's try and play some attractive football. And go out there and enjoy yourself, right?
Well, I've done my bit. Now it's over to the boys. To be honest, I've been struggling not to show my nerves all evening, but as the whistle blows for kick-off, I know I'm completely under the microscope here.
Go on, your way!
We've started well, pinning the Harrow lot back into their own half.
It's working well down the right there, Eddie. Right-hand side. Come on, Slough, get stuck in!
But as the minutes tick down, it all starts to unravel. And suddenly, out of the blue, we're in trouble.
We're 1-0 down. Apart from that, it's going really well.
There's no doubt it's a poor showing. As the half-time whistle blows, I know it's not just my boys that are going to have to raise their game.
Right. This is quite an important moment because obviously we're going in at half-time 1-0 down. I need to lift the lads. If we can come out the second half lifted, then that'll be a good thing. OK, listen, for me, like watching from the sidelines, first 15-20 minutes, you're way better than them. Like, it was fucking plain as the eyes can see. You were a far better side than them. Then you go down a goal, and it's like, and now we've come in at half-time, and it's sort of lucky that we're only 1-0 down, really. So just try and get back to how we were for the first 15-20 minutes, when it was kind of much more simple, playing it to feet, all the rest of it. Fucking get in there, lads. So look, you know, you're playing for a place on Saturday here, so it's important. There's a lot at stake. So go for it and good luck, all right?
Right, on, boys, I'm fucking up for this, come on,
With fire in our collective belly after my rousing team talk,
So they're well in, Darren.
the attractive play that Slough are renowned for starts to pay dividends.
God, we're all over them, lads. It's great.
Until that is Harrow score.
Oh, fuck. They just scored.
The massed ranks of Slough's Barmy Army are beginning to get a little restless.
By the way, look. Substitutions. There's been one substitution and a complete change in formation. What more do you want?
A change in formation. You switch
I'd like to see us do better than this, frankly,
That's
actually.
not a complete change in formation.
You're quibbling. Just watch the game. She's a girl. She doesn't know what she's on
You're going to
about.
refund us for this?
Mind, she is right.
Fun though it is debating the minutiae of every single decision with the fans, quite frankly, the whistle couldn't come soon enough.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
We've lost 2-0 in my first big test as manager, and things, to be honest, are looking grim.
Disappointing first result, wasn't it?
I was more disappointed with your performance than the team's.
Really?
Yeah. I
Right.
thought that was the most unprofessional performance I've seen off a would-be manager I've ever seen.
In what way? Why?
Did Berger, second half, on the bench.
Oh, guys! Nice play.
You spent probably 3/4 of the game playing up to the crowd, and they were taking the piss out of you in the end, and I'm not having that. You know, it's professional pride. It doesn't matter what level you're working at. If you're working on a Sunday morning, if you lose, you've got to be gutted.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't hurt you, then just don't do it.
Yeah.
And tonight I was embarrassed. Seriously. Because I've always prided myself on being a professional.
Yeah.
You know, and the people around me should be professionals.
Yeah.
And you've not been a professional tonight. And, you know, I'll go as far as to say that if that's how you're going to perform this week, don't forget about it. Come Saturday. Because I ain't letting you anywhere near the team.
Management can be the loneliest job in the world. To me right now though, that feels like a colossal understatement. My team are despairing, my only ally Eddie thinks I'm a fool, and in 3 days' time there's going to be a near riot on the terraces if I cock up and send Slough Town straight into a relegation battle. I thought this would be fun. It's turning into a bloody nightmare, not just for me, but for everyone involved.
You're just a twat on the telly. Twat on the telly. You're just a twat.
In my worldwide quest to discover the true essence of manhood, I've signed up to one of the most stressful jobs in the country. I've become a football manager, attempting over the period of 1 week to prevent 100-year-old Slough Town FC from slipping into the relegation zone of the Ryman's League.
Play good football!
After a disastrous start, losing a reserves match 2-0, pretty much everyone at the club thinks I'm a prat. And with only 2 days to go until the all-important six-pointer, I'm struggling to justify any argument to the contrary. First though, I've got to try and appease Slough Town's dedicated and rather passionate fans. The deadline is fast approaching for the manager's programme notes for the big game. The trouble is, never having actually written anything like this before, I'm struggling to find the right words. But then I get it. This is for the fans. This is their club that they've supported through thick and thin, even without a stadium to call their own. And it's about the players. Some of these young lads have full professional careers ahead of them. After my fiasco with the reserves team, Eddie has decided to give me one more chance. But after letting him down so badly, I feel first we need to try and rebuild some bridges.
One of the players saw my AH, which stands for my name, and they said, "What's that stand for?" Arsehole. I mean...
Do you think that's what he was thinking, though?
I hope it was said in jest, and it was like, you know, we're mates, you know what I mean?
Yeah, possibly. But it's early days, you know, and as I say, you know, you've got to assert yourself a bit more, you know, in your presence. You've got to, you know, it's not about puffing your chest out on the big item, but it's just about walking a bit taller.
Okay, guys, do you want to just gather round?
I need to get the team's attention and so set up an exercise to evaluate their ball control at speed.
What we're going to do, a little exercise here. So 5 defenders, 5 attackers. So 5 defenders this end, 5 attackers that end. And good control. He needs to keep going. Chopper, keep going, mate. Once you made the move, keep going for A.
Time to lead by example.
So you want to be more like... Do you know what I mean? So that's what we're looking for.
We don't need to tell them it was a complete fluke, though, do we?
That's better, Chopper.
That's it. Now doing it with a little bit of pace.
And even Westy seems to approve.
That's the way. That's an explosive pace. Okay, guys, little 5 aside.
3 days after I took the reins at Slough Town FC, things are finally coming together for Saturday's crucial match against Folkestone Invicta.
As far as that old guy with ginger hair walking with the blue cones there, he's got no fucking chance.
Set pieces can turn a game in a second, so while the rest of the team get changed, I take my dead ball specialists, Chopper, Woody and G, through their paces.
Okay, what I'm going to do, okay, flick up and volley, okay? Okay, that nearly works. Okay, listen, you don't get extra points if it bounces. Guys, just watch, and this is how I want you to do it. Okay, Chopper. Let's fucking have some of that, okay? All right. Let's give it some balls. That's a lovely goal. Lovely, lovely goal, that's the way.
Are you fucking...
Come on, hit it. Do me a... Right. Right, Woody. Woody. Obviously,
I'm not being funny, mate, but you can't do nothing with the ball there. You've got to let it come down. If you want to do volley it there.
Do us a favour.
Go on, go for it.
Listen. Fucking open your ears and hear the words volley, okay? That's a fucking half volley we're talking. That's a fucking one bounce. I'm surprised you didn't let it bounce twice. Yeah, I said volley. When I say volley, I fucking mean volley.
I want the fucking ball in front of me then.
Don't fucking swear at the gaffer, right? Oi, I don't mind you swearing amongst yourselves.
I want the ball in front of me, Gaff.
Okay,
Simple
right,
as that, mate.
Okay, there you go. Fucking beautiful. All right?
Yes, mate.
All right?
Yeah.
Sorted.
The first team training has been a huge success.
It's all good, you know.
Hey?
We've had a real good practice tonight, I think.
Yeah.
There's a day to go until Saturday, and for the first time, I actually feel confident in myself and my team.
See you Saturday, boys.
See you on Saturday, lads. Well done tonight.
For someone to come into this job and actually bond with the lads like he has, it's like it would fire us up for the game on Saturday. Definitely.
I just can't imagine myself walking out of Stag Meadow with my head bowed and feeling really disappointed, with the fans baying for me to leave. It has to be a triumph. This is death or glory.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. But I'm concerned. Slough lost 3-0 to Folkestone the last time they played. This simply cannot happen again.
I feel pumped up today. I do feel nervous, make no mistake about that, but I think nerves can be good.
As the first of the players arrive, I have a chat with club chairman Bernard, who seems more nervous than I am.
Because this is the real test today.
Yeah.
This is the important one.
I'm thinking of playing 4 up front.
Are you? Speechless.
No, I'm going 4-4-2. I'm
I'd be
going
worried.
4-4-2.
4 up front.
This famous old club was formed in 1890.
Yeah, we're going to win.
In the last 116 years, they've been relegated and amalgamated. They've experienced FA Cup glory and the ignominy of having no home stadium.
Nervous. Been more nervous than usual, but I'm looking forward to today.
And now it falls to me to take them to victory. It's an honour to be even a small part of Slough Town's history.
Okay, listen, guys. You know what Folkestone are like? It's you're fucking loads better than them. What do they do? They just do Route 1. You know, boring. You know, but we have to combat that, and you know how to combat that is you have to fucking stay in real tight to them and try and close them down as quickly as possible, and then we're laughing.
All that can be said has been said. It's now down to 2 opposing teams and 90 minutes of football.
I just want to wish you the fucking best of luck, and I'm absolutely 100% for you.
Come on, boys.
Okay, go on, lads.
They've lost their last 2 league games. All that I can hope is that I've given them enough heart to go out and fight for their lives this one more time. For the fans though, well, anything less than a win and I'm in serious trouble. But then we're off. From the outset, we're all over them. Our extra pace and superior passing are mauling their midfield. We're getting forward and creating chances, but we're just not putting them away. The stress levels are rising and we're barely a quarter of the way into the match.
That's great stuff.
But with 40 minutes of the first half gone,
Go on! Yeah!
an absolute peach of a chip, and it's 1-0. But within moments, disaster. We're down to 10 men.
Woody, fucking chill out. That was my half-time team talk. Come on.
Despite being a man down, we still press forward. We're a goal up, but a man down. We're battered and bruised, but we're halfway there.
All I'm going to say is fucking wow, what a fucking amazing first half performance that was. It's fucking great, and love to see you 1-0 up, and you totally deserved it. Don't worry about us being a man down, let's fucking move on from here. Keep it tight, concentrate, and fucking let's go and get another goal if you can, and just fucking go for the win. That's all I care about, and that's all I hope you care about. Go on, Mason, you go.
45 minutes now stand between death and glory. My 10 players are playing like 11. All I ask is that to a man, they stand tall and dig deep.
The longer the game goes on, the more tired the boys get, and we could get caught with a mistake or something. So the quicker we can get a second goal, the better.
But then it happened. The moment all 430 of us here had been dreaming of. Goal number 2. 2-0, lights out for Folkestone. Thank you and good night.
Well done, Ashley. Didn't think you'd do it. Guess we were wrong and he was right after all.
Very, very happy. That's really made us really safe and
Pleased with the result.
gonna have a drink or something later.
Bonding with the players, that's the toughest thing, and I thought Ash done that well.
I'm sure that he could find his level, whether it's this level or not. You know, I'm not sure, but he could certainly find a level in some way in football.
Really?
No, I'm telling you, absolute lies here. I'm just trying to build up his part. He's got not a prayer of managing at this level.
To be honest, he's probably right. Time to run while we're all ahead.
So listen, Westy, thanks very much for all your help and guidance.
Yeah.
Thank you. Eddie, it's been a joy.
Yeah?
Played one, won one.
Yeah, get your suitcase and fuck off.
Cheers, lads.
It's about the players and what they can go out and achieve today. A manager can always tell a player he believes in him. But until the player actually believes in himself, then the battle's never won.